Really proud of our football team. That was a hard-earned victory. It was one that we came in this week. We knew with the regional rivalry that we have in this game, there was going to be a lot of emotion. Opening game of the season. I'm gonna tell you what, to all of Tiger Nation and all of Memphis, thank you. Thank you for showing up today at that Tiger Walk. Thank you for the energy you brought into our. Thank you for the energy that you brought into that stadium, and that was an exciting atmosphere to play a game in. So proud of our guys. We talked all through the week. We said whatever it takes, whatever it takes. And we knew that there would be some first game mistakes, some things that would show up, some guys that had new opportunities. But whatever it took, we just wanted to be 1 point better. And for our football team, hats off to our defensive staff. Coach Fuller, defensive staff was incredible, absolutely incredible. Kept them off balance all game long. We knew coming into it that whoever could establish the running game would put themselves in a position to be successful. And you look at it, we rushed for almost 200 yards. They rushed for 80. That was a big part of this game. I thought Coach Fuller did a great job, with the use of our personnel, how our guys attacked. But it was back and forth the entire time. And I was really proud of our guys, the composure that they had. Some special teams. Adam Williams did a great job flipping the field for us throughout the game. And then to end the game with a 6-minute drive. And that's something I'll remember for a long, long time. Because this football team, it trains, it prepares itself. I mean, they play a top-notch of physical football here in Memphis, and we got to show the entire country that today with how we ended it. And so I'm so proud of our players. A lot of mistakes that we got to clean up. I think you see 10 penalties. We had some mistakes on third down offensively. Defensively, was dominant on third down. I think held them or kept them to 1 of 10. But just it was all in all a great team win. That's what we were hopeful for. And once again, just hats off to Memphis, because you definitely we talk about this being a showcase game. You showed in an incredible fashion today, Memphis.
Coach, how do you think your O-line did there today? You definitely got tested a little bit with some injuries.
That was we got tested. So I think we played 8 or 9 different guys on the offensive line. But they just kept battling. I mean, to be able to run for 192 yards against an SEC opponent that is very experienced on the defensive front, that was good. That was the challenge of the game. That was where we knew that was going to be their strength against some of our inexperience. But our guys, they never blinked. They just kept battling. I thought our backs ran extremely hard. I thought the quarterback, I thought Brady managed the game in a sense of taking what they were giving him. And we had some of the plays on the perimeter that loosened them up at times and kept them honest. And so I thought all in all, those guys did a nice job for their first game together.
Coach, the 2 fourth downs, last couple of drives, the fourth down plays there near midfield. Tough decisions at all, or did you feel good about that?
You always feel good. Did we go for it? I felt good about it. So no, it's those are those decisions throughout a game that you got to be willing to make. And I believe in our players. We knew we wanted to have an aggressive mindset today. We look at every scenario. I thought our defense was playing really well. I felt good about trying to go win the game, not just trying to hold on. And so I thought our guys did an exceptional job. And I flipped over on the headset on the 4th and 2 to Adam. I said, "Man, what you think?" He told me, he said, "Go win it." Yes, sir. We had the call. We knew what we wanted. Just that's what good staffs do. They talk to each other. They believe in each other. I had all the confidence in the world that if something bad happened, that we were gonna do what was necessary for one more play and put ourselves in a position to be successful.
What was that play in terms of that play in that situation? What went into that?
That's been a play we've worked a lot on here this off season. It's a play that we liked in that situation actually, and so it was something that we thought we had a chance to be able to hit it if it showed up. And it wasn't a hard call.
Coach, for the last couple of years, people have been expecting this defense to improve their play. 42 yards allowed in the first half. No play bigger than a sack in the second half to put ice on the game. Talk about the improvement of the defense so far.
It was great. We have some players that have developed, and we've played with a lot of young guys, in the last few years, and Adam has come in and done just such an exceptional job with these guys. They believe in what we're doing. We're very aggressive today in our mindset and approach. There were times that even when we weren't bringing pressure, those guys were getting off on the ball, creating havoc in the backfield. They just played with great passion, and I was really just so very pleased with the mindset and approach that our defensive guys had. That even there was a couple. I mean, there was a handful of series where we kept going 3 and out on offense and kind of put them in a little challenging situation, but they just kept playing. And you look at losing Dre in the first half to the targeting call. How about Q? Q comes in, and I mean, just first couple series that he's in there, he gets an interception, his first career interception. Just so proud of him, and there's so many guys that you could mention, but man, I was very happy.
Phil, talk about overcoming the penalty bug. I mean, you guys had a lot of penalties.
Yeah, that was kind of one of those things. Sad to say, we talked a lot about the discipline of what was going to be necessary to be successful. Our guys stayed composed. So I thought our discipline showed up in that. We trusted our training, but we have to get that cleaned up. We can't come out of a game having 10 penalties, and a lot of them were focused penalties, false starts, things that we just can't have. And so we're going to go to work on that. It's game one. Man, I'm excited. Trust me, you're going to walk into our facility, you're going to see pictures on the wall about this game. I mean, this is a big game, and this is a big game for our fan base. It's a big game for this city. I mean, I think this should be a game that should be played, each and every year. I'd love to see that, because this is a game that you can feel the atmosphere that it brings. But we're excited. We're excited about what we've seen, but we know we got a lot of work to build off of game one, going into game two, if we want to improve as a team.
Let's talk about getting the game well and his play today, and some big runs there late in the game to kind of stop the clock away.
Yeah, that was we have a stable of backs there, and everybody knows about Patrick, and I think Patrick had a great game, in what he did, but then Kenny really stepping up in critical situation, and helping ice the game. A couple catches, a couple of big runs, just really. Really proud for that young man, just the work that he's put into it, and for him to be, showcased in that moment against, Ole Miss being a Mississippi kid. It was definitely a good sight to see.
Goes without saying, but how big was that safety?
Oh, it's huge. It was. Let me tell you, I was celebrating. No, I saw Bryce pop free, and I knew once Bryce put his foot in the ground, that poor soul, he was coming, and so Bryce covered ground extremely quick, and. Those guys, they believe in what they're being asked to do. And, at the end of the day, it's about the growth from taking what we put on film today and getting better each and every day in practice this week, so that we can continue to be more fundamentally sound, better technique, and just continue to grow.
And how play made the decision to punt the play before it? Looked like pretty good.
Yeah, I was. Thanks, Bryce. Appreciate that.
Man, how big is the game, ABC, national televised? How big is that for the program?
I think it's huge. I mean, like I said, it's when you are in a showcase game. I mean, this is really the first real weekend of college football, and to kick it off in Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, Lord. Right, that was a beautiful, beautiful sight. Man, 8:30 on that Tiger Walk. I mean, I had goosebumps walking through all of our fan base, and just seeing that, and then knowing that the entire country got a chance to see a little bit of the identity of our football team. And the great thing, it was one that we believed we were capable of. We believed it, but there's probably a lot of people on the outside that didn't know if it came into that type of game how we could finish or what we would do. And that was, like I said, that was one of the proudest moments, getting at the end of the game, the 6 minutes drive against an SEC opponent and finishing, seeing the defense that went out and just dominated in really every phase on that side of the ball. So I'm just really proud of our guys.
So the series is over for now. You happily give them a rematch after this 7-1 loss.
They can come back to Memphis anytime they want.
When you have an offense over the years that gets a lot of the accolades, and a defense that has had its moments but has struggled at other times, for them to come out on this stage and perform like that, how good does that make you feel?
Well, this is the 2019 Memphis Tiger football team. That was the first time you've got a chance to see these guys, the work that they put in the summer. Coach Storms and his staff, I can't compliment them for the job that they did with our guys. We were strong, we were fast. Our guys played with tremendous energy. To see them go out and perform at a high level is just what our expectation is. And to get the first opportunity and to capitalize on it, now it's time to get better. So I'm really proud of the guys. But we did what we needed to do in game one, and we're going to learn from it, and we're going to continue to work to get better.
Were you surprised at how low scoring this game was?
You never really know. I mean, going into the first game, it's always crazy things. And we had three first-time starters on the offensive line. They have some talented guys on that side of the ball, and it was you never know how the game's going to go. I wish we would have executed a little bit better at certain times and maybe stretch the lead. We had a couple opportunities to be able to do that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, whatever it takes to win, be 1 point better, and our guys did that today. So really proud of them.
Coach, we saw a lot of emotion from your guys after the game. Could you tell this week how bad they wanted it?
I think if you're around this program enough, emotion is something that we don't lack. And our kids, they love playing the game, and you get an opportunity to go out on that stage to find a way to be successful in that moment. I hope there was a lot of emotion. And you know what? If we get an opportunity to this next week to put ourselves in a position to win a game, I want to see a little bit more emotion, because that just needs to be the standard. We continue to get better. These guys know that every week is necessary, every practice is necessary. So we bring passion just about everything we do.
Okay.
Thank
Any
you.
update-
Oh, last question, Evan.
Any updates on the guys who left out of the line?
I don't. All right, thanks guys.